Everybody loves stories. That's a big part of what motivates us, and it's a part of our culture, the stories and the background. And human beings are inherently curious, and it just takes an old building to kind of bring this out and both raise questions and answer them. The whole personality of a city is in its old buildings. I know from experience, from leading tours, that it's very hard to get people to imagine something that's not there anymore. And it's much easier to tell a story if you can point to that building and say, this happened right there.
I think that buildings that have character create a natural connection between people that come into the community and that place. People's families grew up in a place, or we went to the store here. The actual buildings and the physical built environment are related to emotions and experiences that people have had. Like when I think about older things, I would say older things that are in great shape. 3 things come to mind. I would say John Thurman's baseball card collection, Doug McCarty, and the buildings that MHM has preserved.
MHM has a legacy of just being involved in lots of historic preservation projects, but I think that they have a step ahead of a lot of others in that they aren't trying to renovate something in the exact way it was before. They really understand the client, understand the needs of the future, and they're really able to mix the old with the new really well.
They were really interested in listening to my vision of the property, the things that were important to me as an owner, as a developer, and recognizing that we were going to have to make some creative decisions about how we could incorporate as many of the historical features of the building as possible and yet still have a practical, functional, beautiful project.
I'll just tell you that I know nothing about older buildings, and we could not have done this project as a small nonprofit. We could have not done the project without their help. They have been phenomenal. I can remember them setting meetings up with the city, and we would be sitting there asking all these questions. Lee would turn to me and say, "Sean, do you understand that?" And I said, "I have no idea what they just said." And I just trusted them because they knew what they were talking about. But that whole team has been wonderful, and they're really good at what they do.
I'm so impressed with their ability to do many different types of projects. And of course, the historic preservation and restoration projects really stand out. MHM's ability to take on those projects and modernize them enough to embrace current needs, but also reflect in that character and reveal, not just reflect the stories of the past, really makes them a unique firm.
They, as an architectural firm, have been committed to the Knoxville market for a long, long time. We see it in buildings like ours downtown that have allowed them to make a mark in shaping who Knoxville is today. And I think we can all feel very proud of what they've done, what they've accomplished to, in my mind, better our city and make it a more livable, more enjoyable place to be a part of.
You look outside and you see a building of theirs, and it may be a new building, but it may be an innovatively redesigned old building. They've shown a lot of imagination and creativity in making old buildings useful in the 21st century, and in ways that are often surprising. It's remarkable what they've done.
Their values are reflected in the projects that they do. They want to preserve these spaces in a way that is reflective of the history from, the very beginning of the founding all the way through now. The Book of Business speaks to that.
Congratulations, MHM, for your selection as Preservationist of the Year. Your design work, your culture, your team are outstanding, and I look forward to many more projects together.
Congratulations, MHM. We love you.
We want to thank you for helping us be a part of this community in a way I don't think we ever could have been without some of the help that you've provided.
We're so excited to see how your firm can continue to grow and contribute to the neighborhoods in Knoxville.
Congratulations, MHM team. I mean, Margaret and Lee have really been carrying the water for a long time, but John and Nathan, y'all are starting to perform as well, and it's exciting to see you rounding out and really bringing the whole firm up with you, and I think this new space is going to be outstanding.
Congratulations to the entire staff at MHM. You have been incredibly helpful to so many people in our community, and for us personally at the Knoxville Children's Theater, we could not have worked with a finer team. We still have a lot of work to do, but we are so proud to say that we're working with you, and we're so proud that you're getting this honor, and it's so well deserved. Congratulations.
Congratulations, McCarty, Holsapple McCarty, and all your staff for winning the envied but much deserved title of Preservationist of the Year.